you're seeing this video, that means I'm embedded. And I think I know who did it. I'm gonna turn the heat on just a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. Car behind me. There's a car behind me as I drive to work today. Let's see. All right, 7:30. Here we go. So I've thought about stopping these videos. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I do know why, but it's hard to put into words. I think I was excited about them. I'm not excited about them anymore. I think that's the thing. Now it becomes another thing that I do. And it's not even that hard. I just, Alright. But I have a story for you. I don't know if this is a story, but I'm just gonna ramble for a little bit. I think the winter is getting to me now. I mean, it's just been cold, and we haven't seen people. We just haven't seen people in a long time. I don't want to say that we haven't seen people, because we've seen people, but it just hasn't been what it was. And it's frustrating. I think it's getting to me a little bit. So there's that. All right, the story I'm going to tell you is why I think I have a weird relationship with death. Wednesday pickup. And by weird relationship, I think that most people have a weird relationship with death. I think sometimes it comes a little bit later in life as you deal with loved ones dying. But mine came a little bit earlier. Because my parents were like the youngest in their family, they had a lot of older aunts and uncles and family members. And, you know, I didn't know my grandparents because they all had died before I was born. But as my mom was the younger of her family, and I'm the baby, I got to pal around with her, terrible term, to funerals. And I remember going to a bunch of different funerals, but there's one that's been sticking out in my mind recently. It's a funeral that we went to. I feel like it wasn't super far away, but it was like in Minnesota. So as a little kid, it wasn't in town, let's just say that. So it felt like we had to travel a little bit to get there. And I remember sitting in church with Mom, and she would give me, she would always have these little notebooks, little things that she would give me to draw on. So I remember in the funeral, and I specifically remember it wasn't like Sunday Mass, it was like, this is a funeral. And maybe she gave me a pep talk, but I don't know, I don't remember that, of behave. But so she gave me a notebook. And then I also remember chewing on the pews when I was a little kid, gnawing on the wood pews in front of me, which thinking back right now is disgusting. It's so gross. But as a kid, I remember it just had a really unique taste, and I liked it. But this specific funeral, people just kept on giving me money throughout the day. And I remember it was followed by, oh, you're such a well-behaved young man. Here's a 50-cent piece. It was always 50-cent pieces. And it wasn't just like in the church, it was like after the dinner, like, and it felt like everywhere I turned, people were giving me money for being a good boy at Mass and being a good boy for Mom. And I haven't unpacked what that means. I don't. Maybe it's nothing, but it's something that I've thought about recently. Just going to the funeral and people paying me 50 cents here and there because I was a good boy. Well, I don't know. My guess is that everybody has a story similar to that of having to. I don't know. I'm sure that I don't know what your story is, but I'm guessing as I say this, as I tell my story, there's something that's popping up in your brain that was like, I kind of had some sort of experience like that. I don't know why I've been thinking about it lately, but it's been really in my brain. That's what I've kind of been. If I could sum up what I've been thinking about lately, it would be that story. It feels like a good somber story for this cold, dirty Wednesday. It's freezing. Yeah. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. I'm going to continue with these videos for now.